Excuse me. I don't know why my microphone doesn't turn off when I actually set it to turn off. Just gonna adjust some stuff. I feel like my microphone is too loud. Okay, now it says I'm live. Oh, I never actually posted the stream link in the other chat. I should do that. Excuse me, I am all kind of gross today. As always, I like to wait like 10 minutes for people to filter in if they do. Hi, Melly. It's good to finally see you. I don't know what time it is over there, so it's about noontime here. Oh, wow. You don't have to go to bed? Jeez. Some dedication right there. Yeah, well, as long as you're taking care of yourself, I trust you. We'll get started in just a second. I like to wait a little bit to see if people will actually show up. Kitty is keeping us from the game. What does that mean? Is that an Among Us joke that I don't know about? Oh, right, you're at work. I thought you didn't work on weekends. Unless you're doing overtime, which is stinky. Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, I'll wait like... I don't know. Oh, yeah, Melly, this is a new account. I started it, I think I streamed on the 17th, and I started and I got all the, all, like, the starter characters. And I just talked a bit about, like, this or that, honestly. So I think this one's going to be a bit more casual. In fact, I'll just go ahead and get started. Yeah, I've got do a solo Amber run. Oh, I don't know about that. I've had a few accounts on this, but I wanted to start a new one because I talked about it in my first broadcast, but when I first started playing this game, I spent a lot of money on it, and like every time I tried to start over, I'd always end up spending money on it, and I wasn't very happy about that. So kind of wanted to show off like what it was like to play the game for free, because there's a YouTuber that I forgot to plug. I think his name is mtashed on YouTube. He does a lot of videos on like playing the game free to play and like how much better it is. I mean, if you have the money and you can spend it and be responsible with it, then yeah, totally. I'm not any of those things. So yeah. Yeah, I really don't want to say how much I've spent on this because it's frankly more than I care to admit. It's a fun game. I think just that you don't have to pay for it in general. It's pretty good. I don't know. I went into a whole lot of detail about how I felt about it. If you want to go check that out later, I kind of want to trim that down a bit. This game is pretty good. I'm trying to think of what to say about it right now because I feel like I spilled my guts in the last stream. Oh, well, I do want Klee and Chi-Chi, but isn't Klee banner exclusive? I'm trying to save all my Primo gems and stuff, and this event is actually giving out a good amount of wishes. Official is good too. Like, I only rolled for the beginning banner that gives you Noelle. And I have all the other starter characters right now. Like, I think the last thing I did before I stopped streaming was I got Lisa. And hopefully the game will run smoothly. Okay. Yeah, I know, it's low settings as possible so I can get it to run as smoothly as possible. New test run? Oh. There we go. Oh, right. Kaching is the new banner character. Why did they give her her own banner if she's, Why did they give her her own banner if she already technically has one? Be the Dami Mommy. Oh. Well, he asked so nicely. What am I doing exactly? So, this quest I can't do. This is this part of it. This is like the next story quest. I can't do that until I'm adventure rank 10, so I kind of have to go around doing other stuff. And I should probably turn in this quest. I also have it set. I talked about this too. I have it set to Japanese voices. I can switch it to English voices if that's easier to understand. But I also don't want to talk over it. What the hell was I totally missed what I was saying. You seem to be in a bad mood. Cool. How many wish things do I have? Because, like I said, I want to save all my Primo gems, and I've only done... Okay, I've got like one of these and 4 of those, so I'm going to save these for a little bit. Chunks, yeah. Let me know if the stream is running well. I imagine that it is, but I like look over to OBS and it says encoding error. And it makes me squint. I don't know how I should feel about it. Oh, what am I doing? I should go do the Kaya quest. And the volume is all good. I'm always paranoid about like how well the stream is set up. I do want to look at, that was something that I kind of wanted to talk about this stream, is kind of like looking into other games that I might play. I'll probably do like a straw poll or something. Oh, give me no SSL. Because there are some games that I want to play that I feel like people would be interested in, and I really do want to play Genshin, but I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea. And I know, just play whatever you want, but I also want to hang out with my friends and do cool stuff and have fun. I'm worrying about it a bit too much, but we'll get there when we get there. Why does she moan like that? I don't like that. This is a Christian stream. What's my little character thing? Oh. I did unlock somebody. Who did I... Oh, I guess I just unlocked these two. Alright. Talk to me, Kaya.
まずい。これはまずいことになったな。おお、旅人。これは千の風に感謝しないとな。今、凡人を助けるため風神が使わした使者よ。どうか手を貸してくれまいか。
うわ、なんかムカムカするぜ。
そりゃちょうどよかった。実は騎士団のやつらの耳には入れられない話でな。だからここじゃちょっと場所を変えよう。そうだな。騎士団横の庭あたりがいいだろう。
なんか怪しいな。
So a lot of the progress early on is kind of locked behind just doing quests and that sort of thing so you can raise your adventure rank. Because my adventure rank right now is 7. And I need to get it to 10 in order to continue the story. Which is probably the only thing that I don't really like about this game. It's not really like forced grinding, I don't think, but I don't know, it gives you a chance to explore different content, and that's cool and all, but I don't know, it's kind of a slog sometimes. But yeah, as for games that I was thinking of streaming, I was thinking about like I think the main two that I was thinking about right now were probably Link to the Past and maybe Earthbound. Earthbound is a huge maybe. I think that would be a chill stream game, but the only reason that I would think about streaming it is because I actually don't really like that game very much, but I've gotten pretty far in it when I have played it, and I think I owe it to myself to at least beat it. And then I would go on and play Mother 3, because Mother 3 is a game that I need to revisit. It's either that or I do it the other way around. And I do excuse me, I did ask some questions in regards to like PS4 streaming and what it would be like to use a microphone over that, so that's something that I'm definitely interested in. I know that like Mad Rat Dead is obviously a game I want to play. I got stuff like Little Nightmares and Shadow of the Colossus, which I've never actually like played in any meaningful capacity. I think that could be a fun time. Because as much as I like to play this, I realize that like I do want to switch it up every once in a while. Bzzz.
この辺なら大丈夫だろう。
早く教えろよ。一体何があったんだ？
何から話すか。そうだな。まず一つ、お前たちに秘密を教えてやる。俺個人の過去に関わることだから。
I think I will switch it to English voices just so it'll be easier to follow.
安心しろ。おいらの口は硬いぞ。
But maybe after this.
俺の祖父は海賊だったんだ。
へえ。
いやいや反応薄くないか？さては信じてないな。
Yeah, I really wanted to play Shadow of the Colossus, but I think around the time where I started expressing interest in doing it, they were already doing it for like Game Club. So it seemed a little bit too short notice. I still have to test and see like how it will be for me to stream it. Because I could just plug in my PS4 directly into the router, but I gotta use my microphone and all that. It's been a while since I've done that.
手記によるとお宝の隠し場所は失われたアルカディア遺跡っつうところらしい。
I have a good number of PS4 games, and like I hardly ever touch that console. Part of it too is that I know that there are people in our social circle who do want to stream some of those games, and I don't want to step on toes, but I also want to play those games, so I think it would probably be a good opportunity for me to play them on stream. A sword.
手にするだけで無敵の力を得られる真剣らしいぜ。もともとは天空の島にいる神がうっかり海に落としたもんでな。それを祖父たちが引き上げたんだそうだ。
The story quest isn't very interesting to me, but
瞬間、雷鳴は轟き、 海は荒れ狂い、晴天だった海原に突如として竜巻が現れる。真剣の力で祖父は8つの頭を持つ海蛇や銀髪のサキュバス、深淵の邪竜を倒したそうだ。しかしあまりにも強大であったため、他の海賊たちがその剣を奪おうとしてきた。
Let's get those pirates.
争いを避けるため祖父は真剣を隠したんだ。
ね
いやー、信じがたい大冒険だよな。
うわー、すごすぎる。
だが近頃ある砲塔団の動きが活発でな、いくつもの遺跡が洞窟にあっているんだ。
You know,
その
I haven't actually given the
遺跡も
English
奴らに見つかっちまうんじゃないかって
times.
心配
Maybe
なんだよ。
I know I keep mentioning that. I'll probably waffle over to that
悪
in
い
just
や
a
つ、と
second.
にかく。
ほう、助かるぜ。
Okay.
なあ、どうだ？ワクワク
Is
す
it
る。
really,
とりあえ
really
ず
true?
遺跡のことなら。
Alright, let's do that real quick. Let's see how long we can withhold ourselves. I said it's Chinese. Korean. Alright, to the Adventurers Guild. So Kaya told me about his ancestors were like pirates, and there's a treasure, and we gotta go look for it, and that's pretty much it. And I actually already know.
We're not here for something that boring. We're looking for a sword that fell from Celestia, one that can kill 8-headed banshees and silver-haired hydras. It's super mega uber powerful. It's fine as long as Paimon doesn't tell them the treasure's location. So, Cyrus, do you know where the lost Arcadian ruins are supposed to be?
Arcadian ruins. Never heard of them.
Oh my god, I didn't
Thanks
know
for your
Cyrus was
intel
Russian.
Anyway, if you do find these ruins, I'd love to see them.
My intel?
Actually, like, you actually have to look for the treasure, but I already know where it is, so...
Still no clues. Well, it's not like it's gonna be easy. Come on, it's the hiding place of the super amazing sword.
Sword!
Anyway,
Anyway, Paimon.
go meet
It's
up with Kaya
genetic.
first.
The eye patch is genetic. Alright, so the first part of the treasure is over this way, I believe. It's on like a... oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. It's on one of these windmills. Pretty sure it's this one. Okay. At least I think I have access to it now. Maybe I don't. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Ada. Yeah, I think I have to talk to Kai first. Who knows, maybe the English dub will tell me if it's Kaya or Kaya. Because that has been plaguing me ever since I started. Let's talk to Kaya with Kaya.
Oh, you're back. Do you have news for me?
Oh, his voice is really
Listen,
boring.
we asked around the Adventures Guild and found, well, nothing.
That much is expected.
Why is that?
Oh, I only mean that what's the fun in finding it without the hard work? However, I do have some clues. I sent someone to collate black market intel. It seems that someone does know about the Arcadian ruins.
Really? Where's the guy?
Now, as per the black market's rules, they will send someone to meet us to prevent leaks. We will be meeting the informant at the Whispering Woods.
Whispering
Then
Woods.
what are we waiting here for?
You have my thanks. Of course, you'll be compensated for your troubles. By the knights.
Ooh, no problemo.
Oh, okay, right. So I gotta go to this place first. Ooh. Wait, how far is this? Can I warp there? I could just walk. Although my stamina is really fucking low right now. Does she have a little jingly? It sounds like Lisa has like a little jingly thing on her. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Is that the lantern? I never noticed that. I never play as Lisa, so. I never play as Lisa because I'm boring. No, she's boring.
Look! Oh, she's in trouble!
Freeze!
Oh, that was easy. Hello.
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
Well, that's rude.
Nothing. He's a traveler. He has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you.
Why does that sound like Ash?
I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
He sounds a little bit
I
like
didn't
Ash.
know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free.
Maybe that's just me.
People
Maybe
in our circle know how important the network is.
Oh, thank you.
Lucky? But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it?
It is Kaya, okay.
It's supposed to pay for
That was
you.
driving me crazy.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Oh, sure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
Oh. Okay, now I can go get the treasure.
Could this be the X-First the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon will leave you to it. Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Okay, I do kind of like English Paimon.
3 six-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
I don't think you get anything in particular for finding the treasure on your own. Can ask Kaya about it, but we're not baby losers. Plus, I already know where it is, so let's teleport over there. We're not stinky baby loser idiots. Kermit the Frog. Alright. Okay. Oompst. Yep, there it is. Didn't spawn in until I activated it. Lubadoobadeer. God, please.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all. The passion rushing through the clear spring is just a front. When she's cold and alone, her true heart is revealed. There's another map.
Would you put Paimon in a jar? Shake her around.
More riddles? Paimon's dizzy already. Oh no, Paimon used up all her brain juice.
Never had any to begin with.
Paimon will let you have all the fun. Or you could get Kaya to help.
Alright, loser. Solve mystery. Alright, so... I didn't really look at the map. I know where it is, but not where it is. Read. Okay, yeah. That is by... Oh, we haven't unlocked that part of the map yet. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go over here. Grab some shit. Mushrooms. Does Aether have a jingle? No, he doesn't. Amber have a jingle? No. Okay. No. Oh wait, why am I wet? Oh, it's raining. Why am I wet? But now that I am wet, I can delete these guys. Even though this guy's
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Oh my god. I didn't know she says that. Fuck that. You've been a naughty boy. Oh my god, I hate her so much. Ugh. I guess it checks out that all the enemies in this game are boys, technically. You've been a naughty boy. I'm gonna get you. Fuck that. Enough of that. Oh no, enemies. Alright, have fun at work. I'll keep going, whenever you're out. Well, I don't know if I'll be on when you get out of work, but have a good rest of your shift. Drink plenty of water. Be sure to drink the water. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I will reach points where I have to grind for adventure rank and do other stuff, and maybe I'll make a thing out of it where like I do a daily stream of like the daily quests, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to see when I get there. Alright, I gotta figure out where... Okay, there it is. I have to go this way. Just want to fill up this part of the map. You've been a naughty boy. Someone deserves a big old kiss on the lips. Excuse me. Apple. I'm not even using Noelle. I like upgraded her sword and all that, and I'm not using her. What is the wrong with me? Oh right, because I said like I wanted to use the base for it, just kind of show off that like yeah, you could beat the game with anybody. And save all my wish stuff for later, unless people are like really adamant, really adamant about it. We do unlock one character automatically at 18, like I said, and then another one is at level 20, adventure rank 20, and that's we have to do like a dungeon thing.
Windblade!
Windblade? That's not Windblade, that's Palm Vortex.
Come a little closer.
Oh my god.
Freeze!
I hate it. I hate her so much. I'm sorry. I hate that Ara archetype, and I know that people... Yeah, I guess she's like really the only egregious example in this game. But
The
like,
statue of the Seven seems
my
to
God.
be affected by a monster nearby.
A
Defeating
monster?
that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
monster, where's the monster? I don't know where it is. Hey, Geofly. Those are good. I know what the monster is. Oh, there it is. Fight me, coward.
Try not to enjoy this too.
Oh my god! Why is he like this? Why is she like this? Ah, man. Maybe the English voices were a mistake. They're not terrible, but like, come on. Oh, I missed missed that. I totally whiffed that.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Dodge this.
Klee's voice is really cute. I like Klee's voice a lot.
Cool it.
Hey, did it. I won! Now we can activate the statue. And I think I will make a point of, like, the Nemoculus things that you have to collect in order to level up the statues. I think I will, like, do, like, a separate stream for that. Just to chill and chat sort of thing. Like I said, I only collected them after I did everything else at one point, so yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright, so I gotta find, I believe it's over here. Okay, so I gotta go to Springvale. I gotta go to,
What's the hurry?
what's it called? Springfield. I gotta go to Springfield and talk to Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson. Oh, so we did do like the character temples at the beginning of the game, and I did mention that character temples are like, or not character temples, sorry, just temples in general are like combat challenges and that sort of thing, and that's true. But the rewards that they yield specifically are like artifacts. So like there are really good artifacts that you can get later on in the game, like way later, that you can only get from those temples. But you can unlock them, or you can just go ahead and activate them and use them as a waypoint, which is pretty handy. I'm not going to do any of these until it's like mandatory for me to like do stuff for challenges, but because we're not going to get good artifacts until like AR40, and we're only AR7 on the cusp of 8. Oops, shit. So
Cool it.
I'm gonna try and do things as effectively as possible. Oh, I have to be 22. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's just keep going this way. Let's hear what thrilling dialogue Lisa has for us. I'm gonna shove these berries up. No, we're not gonna do that. Matsutake. We're almost to Springfield. Oh yeah, squirrel. Fuck you, squirrel. I got some meat. That's great. This game is awesome. And there's some Fenix down there, and we can go... Oh, I missed it. Alright, well... Whatevs. We gotta swim over there to... Actually, no, we don't have to swim over there. We can just do that. But for some reason, if you use this burst, it doesn't affect the ice. Or the water, I should say. Which is a bit silly. IMHO, but whatever. Oh, I got Leyline Blossoms. Okay, that's cool. So, if I see one of those, I'll point it out. But Leyline Blossoms are like little challenges you can find in the overworld. Gold ones give you money. Blue ones give you experience. And there's a whole other thing about. I've yet to go over resin. Resin is pretty important, especially in the late game. But to kind of summarize it, like if I pull up my map, your resin gauge is up here. It's 160 out of 160, and you can, like, if you have primo gems, you can fill it back up. But basically, ley lines like this one, click on that. So I can do this challenge and beat the enemies, but in order to get all these rewards, I have to pay 20 resin. And this recharges over time. I think it's like one... That's the thing that keeps you coming back every day, is that one resin charges in, I believe, 8 minutes. So... and you do get things to, like, you do get like fragile resin that you can use to fill up your original resin, but take it from me, you really don't want to use any of that until really later on when you're actually grinding for stuff. So it's like, yeah, save it, because if you use it too early, then like you're gonna have to wait over and over and over again to actually be able to grind for stuff later on. And I have no intention of grinding for anything right now. The only reason I would grind for stuff is if I was doing the Spiral Abyss. But not only are there ley lines where you can do the challenges, there are also different bosses that are scattered across the world that you can beat to get different materials. And those, I believe, like the main bosses cost 40 resin, and then there are like special bosses that you can fight once a week that cost like 60.
Go, Baron Bunny! No one escapes
And those
my
are like the
sight.
main story bosses. So, and those get you like pretty good rewards. I don't know if you do them every week, you get like bonuses for them. There's a whole different mechanic involving like I don't want to say achievements, but like daily things you can do, daily, weekly, monthly things that you can do that will give you bonuses. Which is also something else you can spend money on in order to get like really good rewards, really good weapons. But like I said, I really do want to like not spend any money on this account if I can help it.
This time, the mysteries have all been solved. It sure took a lot of work. But in all fairness,
Yeah, thank you, Paimon.
this treasure map really is terrible. It looks like it was drawn by a pirate.
I mean, yeah.
So, now... You read my mind. Paimon's so happy.
Paimon's so
Let's
happy.
go for it. Don't want anyone else to get there before we do.
I heard Chrissy can do a really good Paimon
Like the
impression.
treasure hoarders Gaia told us about. Anyways, Paimon just wants to borrow the sword too. No!
Oh, there's slime still attacking me while I'm in this cutscene.
Definitely not to become super mega powerful and do nothing but play. Alright, Paimon will save the
Okay,
chit-chat for later.
Paimon, you are precious.
Canadian treasure hunt, here we go!
Alright, let's actually kill these dudes. And not walk off the cliff, hopefully. I think if you shoot these guys with arrows, they just pop. Nope. Gotta charge it. These enemies are kind of neat, because if you kill them, I think if you kill like the big ones, they create a wind turn that you can run around. But, oh, lizard, okay. I got really excited over that lizard. Alright, so where is that? Oh, it's already pointed out. Okay. So, I guess we can, like, warp over and do the elemental trials just to... Oh, no, they don't unlock until 16, my bad. Let's just run over there. See what we can't find on the way there. Oh god, this thing has a lot of defense. Alright. Let's not fight that now. I could probably level up my shit right now. Oop. Let's fight this guy. This guy will be easy. But you can see, like, when I activate these elemental reactions, you can see the words pop up for me. It's like swirl, electrocharge, etc.
You're in
Super
for a little
conduct.
shock.
Cool it.
And I can pull open the guide later and be like, oh, this is what this does, this is what that does, because my memory is only so good. I die. Alright, give me that. Another thing I should say is that when you level up your adventure rank, like, when you hit certain benchmarks, the world will level up in a sense to compensate for that. So, it also lets you get higher rank materials. Oh, so there are these challenge points across the map. These also count towards completion. Based on the symbol that hovers above it, you can see what kind of challenge it's supposed to be. So this one is a battle challenge. I don't know if I'm a high enough level to actually achieve it, but let's give it a shot. Oh, yeah, no, this is probably not going to turn out well. I do like these enemies, though. Cute and funny. Maybe if I just keep spamming overload.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
Up. Because I think it's just this one enemy.
You're in for
Right.
a little shock.
No escape.
Something I like that I can do is you can throw Baron Bunny and then use the Cyclone, and it'll carry Baron Bunny along with it. Oh, that's really funny. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it.
What's the hurry?
Maybe. Maybe. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, alright. Awesome. Oh wait, no, there's more enemies! Shit! Well, I got an achievement out of it, so I guess that counts for something. I could level these characters up, just for the sake of beating stuff like that, but like I do want to save my books. Tend to become a bit of a pack rat when you play free to play. Like this amount of books is like, this is nothing right now. Let's see if I can't equip something on him. Let's give him a minute. Kaya's gonna be like my main damage dealer for a bit, I think. Even though he's a lower level than the others, so it probably should be Aether. I'm gonna spend a lot of time pontificating over certain things that really don't make much of a difference. Pondering. When I do hit like a really tough wall, then yeah, I definitely raise my levels just to be able to beat that. But hello, Manly Jack.
Get him to wait a sec.
Kitty chat. Go on then. Filing your nails. Yeah, there's some odd NPCs in this game. Certain NPCs you talk to on the map actually give you rewards, which is pretty handy. But like, well, I shouldn't even say rewards, I should just say like items. But, like nothing really major. Some of them have items that take like a while to respawn if you would pick them up otherwise. But you know, it just kind of goes into that whole collect everything.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
That is, so I really don't like talking about this too much, even though I already have. It's the one thing I don't like about the English voices, is that sometimes the phrases can get kind of repetitive, especially if you dash around a lot like I do. I feel like I'm just coming up with reasons to bitch. This game, I don't know. It's not terrible. I really don't care about like dubs versus subs or anything like that.
Freeze.
If I have the option, I will prefer dub, but that's only because I'm stupid enough that I don't know if Japanese voice acting sounds bad. I have a friend who has avidly practiced Japanese and can like pick up on that sort of stuff, but I cannot because I'm a big dum-dum. See, you can when you equip artifacts, you can go into this tab, and so you got these passive skills that I talked about. It'll tell you how many artifacts you have that particular skill. So we have 2 Instructor, which I believe raises your elemental damage, elemental mastery. So we're just gonna take this off of Kaya, and we're gonna give her this one. So we got an increased elemental mastery. It doesn't show up right there, but you can see right there it's got a flat 80. I really don't know. Maybe I can look it up in the guide. I really don't know if elemental mastery is like it specifically affects certain magic attacks, or there's this handy notebook that you can look at for these sorts of things. So you can read over all the elemental reactions and all the enemies, and as you unlock them. There's books that you can collect. There's a travel log, which kind of like goes over the quests that you've done. Geography. Oh, I didn't really know this was a thing. Oh, there are certain points on the map where you can like there will be like a little purple glowy thingy that you can walk over to, and when you activate it, it'll like take a picture and give you information on that area. It's kind of neat. It's like Breath of the Wild comparison. Again, it's not dissimilar to like the memories that you would find in that.
I'll race you there.
How are you gonna get that? Oh, I should also say that Amber has a passive that probably yeah. Amber has a passive that lets you use less stamina when you're gliding, so that's pretty handy. There's a couple extra quests up there. Maybe I'll grab those on the way back. But we're just gonna go and get the treasure for the meantime. Ooh, hello. So, there's a lot of stuff scattered across the world. This thing right here, if you can see it, my video quality is kind of low, so it's hard to tell. That's called the Sealy, and what you do is when you walk near it, you gotta follow it. I don't think there's anything like this in Breath of the Wild, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. So you follow it back to its statue, and I think it'll like either activate things. I think most of the time it just gives you like a treasure. So like you go up and there. But like everything you do in this game kind of counts towards like a completion aspect. So I don't really have a good bow for her right now. Maybe I can kill this boar. Yeah, there's a lot, and I think it makes the world fun to explore. I do kind of wonder if there are like people who are just like way too overwhelmed with all this collectible stuff.
Blitz.
Because I'm not a completionist by any stretch of the imagination. There are some games that I care about that sort of thing, but like I don't go out of my way. What's the last game that I went full completion on? I don't remember, but I know there was one game that I was like actually pursued it. I can't remember for the life of me what it was though. I do remember when I played Monster Hunter, whichever one that's on the Switch. The one, not Rise, but I think it's like Generations Ultimate or something like that. I only know it as Double Cross, which is the Japanese name. I usually use Hammer in Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a game I really enjoy, but I used because that's the one game that lets you play as the cat. So I played as the cat almost exclusively on one file. In fact, exclusively, and I made a point of like doing or attempting to do anyway like every single quest, and I just got like way too bored. Monster Hunter is something definitely that I would love to stream on this channel, but seeing as I don't have a capture card, that's kind of a move. I would play World, but I think World is, I mean, with Rise coming out, World is kind of redundant, and every time I start World and play it, it's really fucking boring. Actually, I guess I don't really need to play through the whole story, but like the beginning, like all of low rank is boring. High rank starts to step it up a little bit. G rank is like kind of cool. That's kind of like when you get Iceborne stuff.
No escape.
You have to activate those by shooting with fire. Yeah, no, I would. There are a bunch of games that I would like to stream eventually. I am kind of focusing on like less
This must be
intensive
the
stuff.
Arcadian ruins. Is it just me, or does it look plain? Oh,
You look plain,
Paimon
bitch.
gets it. The perfect
No, that wasn't
disguise
very nice.
is always in plain sight. Kaya's grandpa sure is impressive.
I know. Pitter patter.
Oh, mice!
You didn't even try,
it's
did
no
you?
time to get suspicious. We're close. Hurry, the treasure is waiting for us.
I wonder what. Yeah, if the level requirement for the. Okay, yeah, it says it's highly dangerous. So, 10. I can probably do it just fine. Famous last words, right? just top off my health. Because you can't... I don't think you can heal inside of temples. You can heal in certain boss fights, but not all of them. You can feed your different dudes. There are these hunger meters down here. Oh, there are a few things that I talked about last stream that I either didn't clarify or got wrong, like straight wrong. The one thing that I didn't clarify when I was talking about like Primogems and wish cost. So one fate regularly is 160. So like if I wanted one, oh, is it 1-to-1? Okay, so it's 1-to-1 if you're using Genesis crystals, but if you're using Primogems on a wish, it costs 160 to get one. So yeah, that's, and then that goes for the special ones and the regular ones. Like these regular ones, you get like I said, you get them like candy. So I'll show you because I didn't point it out last time. When you ascend a character, every other ascension, you get one of these. So like just by leveling up your characters, it's like you get 1, 2, 3. You get 3 for like maxing out your character. Some characters we aren't going to get above level 70 just because there's a point where you really only level characters over a certain level unless you're doing something, or like unless you're like maining them. Though I will say, well, I can't remember what I was gonna say, but yeah. So they really do hand out wishes like a lot, like the base wishes. Like, don't feel bad about spending those. I would say if you really want to save your Primogems, obviously. You get like if you do the Mondstadt arc from start to finish without using any Primogems, like you'll have like a good amount, like the amount that you would have if you bought one of those packages from the store. And that doesn't sound like a lot in retrospect, but like when you're playing free to play, like it really doesn't make too much of a difference. Goodbye. So yeah, the more rainbowy fates, I'm kind of like losing my train of thought on what they're called. I think they're called intertwined fates. Those are like harder to come by, and because the character specific banners are, excuse me,
Freeze.
Because the character specific banners are timed, like
What's the hurry?
if you know a character is coming out that you really want to get, like save your stuff for that, because you're not guaranteed to get it. Oh, I like how I died. That was my mistake.
Good.
Probably could just go on. Yes, I can. So like, there's a character that I'm interested in coming out. They haven't really, I mean, they've talked about her in game, but like, they haven't shown her off at all. Because she'll be the first Dendro character, which is like the wood element, which I'm actually kind of excited for. There are some characters that are like, you can tell obviously like, oh, that's going to be a playable character at some point. Oh wait, what am I doing? Let's start this. Zap.
Try not to enjoy this.
Wind doesn't really work too well on these slams. Because they're already affected by an element, so like if you attack them with wind, it'll just absorb their element and attack them with it. But you can do this. Disappear.
Don't be such a brute.
Ah.
You're in for a little shock.
You're in for a little ball torture. Alright, anyway. So yeah, like the characters that go up on banners are typically like very story oriented. Like Zhao was kind of a side character. Ching is also kind of a side character, but like you had Venti very early on, who's like one of the best characters in the game.
Is this the end?
Probably not the best character in the game right now, but
Where are you, my treasure?
I do feel kind of bad because I am missing out on some of those characters, but like if I play this game for long enough, they'll probably come back into circulation again.
Let's look around.
And like I said, you can play this game. Oh,
I'll save you the trouble.
you can play this game with anybody.
How about you let me take over?
Uh-oh.
Sharp eye, but too slow.
You're
I'm
too
Izzard.
slow. Izzard.
I thank you both on behalf of the
Wow.
treasure hoarders.
Ugh.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out?
Low profile.
Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
You would be wise not to underestimate us.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as sociable as me.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan.
Oh shit!
If you, or perhaps you'd prefer to join them
I didn't
permanently.
mean to skip that.
The knights.
Hey, it's Kaya! Kaya, he wants to steal your treasure! Get him!
Ugh, almost had it.
Oh, you
Oh.
mean the treasure?
Almost had it.
Sorry, but there wasn't any treasure to begin with. You came all the way for nothing. Just give it up.
What?
Wow, that's very mean.
No treasure? Did Kaya just say there isn't any treasure?
You got me good. Didn't think the knights would resort to such tactics.
A thief has no right to criticize the methods of the Knights of Favon. Wait, what are you?
You're not gonna get me. Okay. Oh God. What is this? I didn't mean it.
I don't know how much they paid that guy. I'm sorry, I
What a
shouldn't be mean,
troublemaker.
but
You, knight. You're not gonna
this is
watch
a
me
ruin
die,
guy.
are ya?
He's a big scary enemy. If you play an archer
What an
character
interesting suggestion.
and wait,
Fine. I'll confess and go quietly. Please, just help
and
me.
shoot him in the eye,
All
I
right
can
then.
do it.
Guess I will have to do some overtime work after all.
Oh, I fucked it up. But like, if you shoot him in the eye twice in a row like that, then you can down him pretty easily.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little
Does
shock.
this actually,
You've
like-
been a naughty boy.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up! You've been a naughty boy. I'm a carrot. Let's see if I can get it. Buff. And buff. Yep, there we go. I even get a thingy for it.
You're in for a little shock.
Huh? Go, go, Barret!
Cool it. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
You can't, oh, I should mention, your charged attack, like your charged melee or whatever, you can't use that if your stamina is too low. You have to have a stamina in order to use it. I feel like that's probably important for me to mention.
Come a little closer.
I wonder if, yeah, I should look and see what Lisa's skills are all about, because I honestly have no idea. I'll check that, like, right after this, I think.
How embarrassing. Having my life saved by a knight.
Don't forget what you promised, or that thing will be the least of your worries.
Hey, is this how the Knights of Favonius treats the people they catch?
Yes!
I'm just joking. All right, let's take him back.
Kaya's kind of an interesting
Sir, yes, sir.
character under the
Captain,
surface,
should we take these two in as well?
but,
What?
Of course
definitely not my favorite.
They are the ones who made this arrest possible. Without them spreading our fabricated intel, we wouldn't have been able to catch the treasure hoarders.
So there is no treasure.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the knights.
Aww.
All right, stop it already. Though the treasure doesn't exist, you did want it for yourself, didn't you? Otherwise, you would have informed me of your intentions, no?
That? Well, let's go. Paimon's done talking to him.
Just a sec. You did help me out, so you do deserve a reward. This is the triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. As its name suggests, it symbolizes light and victory.
Aww.
If you don't mind, I would like to present you with this Harbinger of Dawn as a reward.
Harbinger of Dawn?
That's right.
It's a sword, by the way.
It suits a well-cultured and disciplined person such as yourself. Wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Well, if the reward is this Harbinger of Dawn,
You'd forgive me, right?
It's a really low-level sword that you can
I'm
get really
honored
easily
to
later
have such
on,
an
but,
understanding friend.
at this point of the
Yes,
game, it's
yes.
nice to have.
You have my apologies for the deception. I will not use... What a surprise that you solved the puzzles all by yourself and arrived before me.
so it was you who left all those clues?
Indeed. However, even I believed the clues were too vague to be of any help to you. I was prepared to answer your questions. Quite impressive. This was the only thing that I did not anticipate in the entire operation.
Ha! That was nothing.
No matter what you say, I acknowledge your wisdom. After all, wisdom itself does not deceive.
But some people do enjoy deceiving others with their wits.
What a wonderful day. Now, I have to go interrogate my suspect.
Alrighty.
Please excuse me. Do come visit me at our headquarters when you have the chance.
Cool. Alright, so that quest is done. And that's just Act 1. I'd imagine that like later on we're going to be able to continue that, but we have not reached that point just yet. So, let's equip this new sword. Give it to Kaya. There it is. Harbinger of Dawn. Extra crit damage. Sounds good. I just realized Aether's still using the regular blade. Let's just give him this one. Elemental Orbs heal. It's pretty good for him. Do we have anything for Lisa? Or perhaps Amber? Amber's kind of getting screwed over. Oh well. Oh, a box. Pretty good. Alright. So yeah, there are a lot of, that was Kaya's story quest, and at least the first arc, or act I should say, and like the future ones are definitely more interesting. But as far as the starting ones go, it's not terrible. In fact, let's see what else we can do. Collide with the wind. Alright, this is the one for Amber. I am kind of thinking about at least taking a break because I am getting kind of peckish. So maybe I'll take a break in just a bit. You guys gotta eat, so.
What's
It's weird because I had 2 pork chops for breakfast this morning. Like 2 whole
You're in for a
pork
little
chops.
shock. You've been a
And I'm
naughty
still
boy.
hungry. Or I'm hungry again, I guess. Though I guess it is afternoon, so it stands to reason,
Try
but
not to enjoy this too much.
I shouldn't have used it. No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe if we go back to... Oh yeah, there were some quests on the map, weren't there? I think I have to walk near them. Let's just go back to Mondstadt. So my plan for the future, because I'm still kind of like trying to figure out my job situation. I accepted a job at one particular area for a hospital entrance screener, and that's all well and good, but because of specifics, I'm thinking that job is probably not going to be the best for me, and there's a good chance that I'm going to be offered a job at somewhere else for part-time, in which case that, like, it'll let my schedule be more free, and I can, basically what I'm saying is that I would like to be able to stream every Saturday at noon. I operate in Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, that's kind of my goal right now, because I know consistency is pretty important when I'm starting out, so I really want to be able to achieve that. But I'm not gonna like lose sleep over it. Slap this on Amber. It's gonna increase pyro damage. What did that give? Traveling doctor. Okay. it's not really important for us to equip a lot of these. But yeah, I start my new job, or I have orientation on the 22nd, which is when I sign the contract for work, but I'm kind of like, I'm not going to quit that job if I don't like it, because I need a job, but like, if I make too much money, it's going to take away benefits, and then like it's minimum wage, so I probably shouldn't even be talking about this, but yeah, so like I'll figure something out. Kind of having a hard time focusing because I'm so freaking hungry. Let's see. What if it's... No, I'm gonna save my stuff. Yeah, you can see we're already at like not a high number, like 441 Primo Gems, which isn't terrible. Wait, I already wished for this one. Oh yeah, you can wish on it again. I forgot about that. Okay, I thought that you only... Okay, I don't remember that.
Today's no good for going out.
Maybe they changed that. Maybe... well, if we get enough wishes for fate, then yeah, I'll do that. I do kind of want to save these up, though. Save up the star glitter and stuff. Oh, that's star dust. Actually... Yeah, I can only even buy one right now. Yeah. When we get to the point of ascending characters,
Why
then...
not keep me company for a while?
Shut up.
There'll
When we
be
get to the
plenty
point...
of time for work later.
Boing, boing. Alright, anyway, alright. We're gonna focus on the game right now. I should cook some stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what